Hey, Gemini. What's happening with you? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to, if you're new, happy birthday to all my Gemini celebrating your birthday today. Happy birthday. Let's see what's going on, Gemini. Let's get some messages from your spirit guide. See what you need to know. See what you need to know on this happy Sunday, Gemini. Beginnings, courage, taking action. Let's see, triggers, conflicted. What's going on for Gemini? Messages for Gemini. Messages for Gemini. Release, surrender, purge. All right. Let's see, anything else? Self-love, okay. Self-love, intentions, creation, and transformation. All right, so Spirit is guiding you to have courage during this transformation in your life here. Ten of Cups in reverse is the overall energy. So you may be feeling a lot of unhappiness. Things may not be going right, Gemini, but it's just because you're in a transformation period. All right, that out with the old, on with the new. Here we have purge. So Spirit is just preparing you for a new beginning. Looks like preparing you for a new beginning. Look, the Nine of Swords. It seems to be stressing you out. Look, we had the Nine of Swords and the Five of Cups. Let's see. Just have a little patience, Gemini. I know it's easier said than done, but look, we have the High Priestess. Walking on faith. I know it's easier said than done, and it's taking a long time with the Knight of Pentacles being here. But you're on the right path, okay? Sometimes you just have to make a little detour, that's all. All right. Queen of Swords in reverse. It's like you're questioning yourself. Again, questioning if you're on the right path. Doing the why me. It's all for a reason. Everything has a reason here, Gemini. Seven of Wands in reverse. Seven of Cups in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse again. And the King of Pentacles. I feel like you could be battling this transformation, Gemini. Five of Swords. The Fool in reverse. And the Nine of Wands. It's given that when it rains, it pours type of energy. Like maybe you were already dealing with one thing and now something else is coming at you. And like I said, it has you second guessing yourself, wondering if you're on the right path, wondering if you're doing the right thing, because it looks like you can't get ahead, but you are. You are. This is this ongoing battle with the Nine of Wands. This is just a testimony that you're building here. All right. So I know it's been a while. You've been hanging in there with the Knight of Pentacles being here, but Spirit is just asking you to, or guiding you to stay the course. Just stay the course. Have courage and faith. Decisions, crossroads here. Having a tough decision. Freedom. Opportunities. Masculine. Wish fulfillment. Okay. Closed off, guarded, and resistance. All right. So some of you may have a decision to make. You could be a masculine energy that has a decision to make. To take a leap of faith here. Wish fulfillment. Some of you, maybe a masculine energy is your wish fulfillment, but you could be closed off and guarded, you know, resisting new love, new energy. Whether you're a man or a woman, Spirit is really wanting you to have courage through this tough time. Okay, and that's the truth. Ace of Swords, the World in reverse, Nine of Wands in reverse, and the Death card. Spirit doesn't want you to give up with the Nine of Wands in reverse, even though things may be looking, you know, real shady here. We have the Death card. So we're ending things. We're closing out a cycle. All right. And it can be rough. Spirit is just wanting you to have courage as you get through this tough time, Gemini. Have courage. Have faith. Emperor. Emperor. Three of Wands and the Five of Wands. Look like there's competition. Temperance in reverse. And the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know. This could be job related for some of you, but it just seems like every time you try to get ahead, there's always some competition there. There's always someone, you know, battling you, going back and forth, arguing with someone is always trying to stop you from moving forward. Like every time you think you're going to get that raise or promotion, it's given to someone else. I feel like Spirit has something much better planned for you. Page of Swords. Page of Swords, Three of Swords, and the Eight of Cups in reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse, and the King of Wands in reverse. All right, Gemini, looks like you have a player energy that's dealing with some sadness, some heartache, not feeling any love anymore. Looks like this energy is trying to return. This person is trying to return, come back here with the Eight of Cups in reverse. Now you could be trying to make a decision of whether or not you want to go through this cycle with this person again. Because you guys have been going back and forth with the Five of Wands. The Nine of Wands in reverse is like you and this person just keep going through this round and round cycle. And it could be that you're closed off at the moment. Very closed off, very guarded. Against not just this person, but any other energy coming in here. It's just because you have some work to do, looks like. Looks like you have some work to do. This is kind of similar to one of the readings that I did yesterday. Let's see, ego and vanity came out in reverse. Somebody's releasing that ego. Like one of the readings that I did yesterday talked about, but it was the other person. It was your person. Just didn't want to be bothered with other people. Didn't want to be bothered with if they were in another situation. They didn't want to be bothered with you, with anybody else. They just wanted to be left alone to kind of figure things out, figure their life out. That's what I'm getting here again. But I'm getting that for you. So you could be mirroring someone else's energy, or they could be mirroring yours. Okay? Form and structure, solid foundation. And then we have forgiveness and apology, but it came out in reverse. Maybe you feel like you don't have anything to apologize for, or this other person does. Rejection, fragmented, and change, courage. I feel like you guys have been here before already. You and someone else have been here before already, where you guys split, y'all do your own thing, you figure yourselves out, and then you come back together. But you guys keep repeating this cycle. And it seems like nothing is really changing. But it looks like you, or one of you, have decided to totally just cut this off. Even though it's a tough decision, someone is deciding to totally cut this thing off, to make a change, to really walk away this time. And the other could be fragmented, just feeling like maybe they thought that this cycle was going to repeat again, so they didn't have any worries. It was like, well, let me give Gemini their space. Or you felt like you'll give them their space because you know you guys are going to come back together. That's what y'all always do. But that's not what's happening this time. So you flip-flop the roles, take it how it resonates. But one of you are definitely feeling the hurt, the heartache, the separation. One of you are feeling that way about it, while the other is feeling hurt, but knowing that it's just time for a change. And I'm getting that energy again of someone that just want to be left alone. So that could be you. That could be the person heaviest on your mind, but somebody just want to be left alone. Hierophant. They're being spiritually guided to. They're being spiritually guided to. Confirmation. The Magician in reverse. The Judgment in reverse. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody's been through a lot of manipulation. I think that whoever is deciding to choose themselves, break away from this situation, the other person may be trying to lay on some guilt. Both of you are unhappy, all right? The overall energy is the Ten of Cups, but something has to give. Something has to change. And I feel like one may be making the other person feel guilty, or they just feel guilt on their own. Maybe you're manipulating yourself into feeling some sort of guilt, so that you can stay tied to this person with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Continue being led on by this person, or being led on by the situation, knowing that a change needs to happen. It's just a scary change, you know, not sure what your life is going to be like without this person or this situation. Look, the Queen of Cups in reverse, Two of Cups in reverse. Six of Swords, Knight of Wands in reverse. See, the Six of Swords that's moving into calmer waters. This ending has happened. And like I said, I think just somebody is done with the repeating this over and over again. Doing the same thing over and over again. The Moon in reverse. The Moon in reverse. Four of Swords. Somebody got some counseling. Someone secretly got some counseling. Yeah, Nine of Swords in reverse. So somebody's been working on themselves behind the scenes. Look, the Three of Wands, forward movement. Okay, maybe that's you, Gemini. You know, flip-flop the roles. Maybe that's you, that you always knew that you were going to move on and move past this. Queen of Wands in reverse. Could be a karmic energy. Maybe you feel like this person is a karmic energy. Two of Cups in reverse. Flip-flop the roles if you need to. Queen of Pentacles. But somebody had been planning, been working on this move. Been working on moving on. Now, for some of you, maybe the person that's heaviest on your mind, they've been planning on leaving a karmic situation. The Two of Cups is here in reverse. Twice, with the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Wands in reverse. So maybe someone is moving on from that. tired of that situation there and ready to gain their independence, free themselves with the Queen of Pentacles in the upright. But it looks like somebody was planning this, you know, secretly. Like someone was secretly getting advice, therapy, counseling, talking to a friend. Someone was secretly saying, look, I have to make this move. I don't know how I'm going to make this move. This is a tough decision. It's going to be hard, but I have to do this. The separation has to happen. Seven of Pentacles, growth. Growth. Okay. And the Hangman, blockages, delays. Somebody feel like their growth was being stunned. Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, like they weren't growing. Their life wasn't maturing. Nothing was changing. Everything was the same. It was a repeating of the same negative cycles over and over again. Nothing solid. Somebody got tired of that. You know, that could be you, Gemini. It could be the other person. It could be them and the third party that they could be with. You know, you take it how it resonates. But what I am seeing is someone is taking action. All right. They're purging. They're getting rid of what's not serving them. All right. And it's tough. It is tough. You could be a divine masculine, or you stepping into that masculine energy where you're putting your emotions aside, you know, putting your emotions, your feelings aside to do what is best for you, your head over your heart. Things have to change here. Someone is tired of repeating that same negative cycle. And again, they've been talking with someone else. You could have been talking with someone else, or just watching these readings, you know, and just imagining, you know, what your life would be if you move on and move past this. It's scary because you don't know. All right. But Spirit is guiding you to have a little faith, have a little courage and patience. All right. All right, Gemini, let's see. For this Sunday morning, what message we have for you. And be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. All your feelings, even the difficult ones, have a message for you. I said you're building a testimony. Accept your truth, then let Source take it from there. All right? You're on the right path there. You're on the right path. Just a little bumpy start. That's what I have for you, Gemini. If you like this reading, it resonates with you, hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. And until I read you again, Gemini, keep doing you, boo-boo.